Hello? Hey, there we go. Now I have a microphone. What's up, friends? Hello. Welcome. We're already in progress. We're already moving. Moving. Ba-boom. So welcome back to oh, I did not fill up my fuel bay. That's okay. I'm not leaving it on anyway. So welcome to a very absolutely normal, not special day. It is going to be a day that is fairly basic, all things considered. Today's activity is our personal favorite. We are mining in high security space. We're being chill today, as it were. Go ahead and set up the lasers real quick, because my multitasking ability is semi-limited. So yeah, hello everybody. We are back. I was considering getting spicy today. However, there were more talks had after stream ended last night. There were antics that were had that I'm sorry to say happened after stream, but some of it did get recorded. A lot of it got recorded. I'll probably do something with the footage later. But yeah, so we're just kind of gonna be chilling out tonight. We're working on the project, as it were. The project in question, of course, funding the Orca still. I don't have the mining drills out. That would definitely help if I had that. So yeah, that be the goal today. So we're just gonna kind of sit here, be chill, rock blast away. I'm gonna go ahead and alter something in my volume mixer real quick. Turn that down, just so we can, so I can hear myself think more than anything. But yeah, so how is everybody? Hope you've all had a fantastic day so far. We be chilling out, hanging out, being calm, composed. Does that make this up a little bigger? Match screen size a little bit better. I need to make a position command for Eve. Would probably be exceptionally helpful. Yeah, last night got funny. We tried some antics. Balance showed us a couple of things about PvP and whatnot. Everybody had a lot of questions. So I hope we didn't overwhelm. I hope we didn't overwhelm them. As we are all newbies. We got a good history lesson. We got a good mechanic lesson. We learned a lot last night. For sure. I think my personal retention of it's gonna be less. I didn't get to practice any of it. One, simply because everybody had questions, so I wanted everyone else to be able to focus on said questions, and partly because as well, I mean, I'm still Orca. I'm still Orca funding for the most part here. Hi, Demi. It's good to see ya. Good to see ya. First, yep, Demi, you are first. This is extremely true. But yeah, so I kind of let everybody else get their questions in. Gonna be a short stream today. It's gonna be a bit shorter. It's not gonna be a 4-hour stream, because we got D&D. Which, yeah, by the way, I do need to to talk about a little bit. I know we've been streaming Dungeons and Dragons quite a bit. I'm not sure I'm gonna continue that. It's fun, but I essentially needed to go. I'm trying to think of how I need to put this. I need to focus more on other stuff for stream, I think. This much D&D as a commitment would be really great if I was a D&D focused channel, but it's not where I want to be like hard focused into. It's becoming a bit on the stressful side. And it's easier if I can kind of like do the salt and pepper shaker method on occasion with assets and whatnot, and just be like, hey, you know, I feel more comfortable improving if it's just a bunch of friends sitting in a Discord call or in a room, just, you know, shooting the shit and having fun. But when it's more of like a stream, like I want to have good like I'm focused on, you know, more good presentation as well. It turns into a bit of a different thing, I'm finding. And I'm not skilled enough as a DM or have enough time as a DM to properly prepare for that. So it's just, yeah, the vibes are not what I want it to be. Yeah, exactly. And I think I'm hoping my players aren't feeling that super much, but I feel like, you know, if they are feeling it, it's because I'm stressed, and that just rubs off on everything. So I didn't want to cancel the games because, let's be real, all the players are having fun. They're having a good time, and I don't want to take that from them, but that means I need to adjust as a DM to get myself back to a point where I'm having a good time and not being stressed. So I think it's gonna go back to being an offline thing. I'm just gonna focus on it as being a thing with friends. I mean, if anybody has any questions when we're just chilling and talking about how the sessions are going, I'm always happy to answer. Like, sharing stories and whatnot is different, but I'm happy to do it. Okay. Need to just let it be. I'll let it be a for fun thing. If it's something like Twitch versus D&D, or it's like a one shot, that's something I can do, but like not something ongoing. If people have a problem with you or the players not streaming it, I will bap them. Appreciate it, Jemmy. Yeah, it kind of just needs to be a chill thing. And even then, things are probably going to change. I need to talk with some of the players about some stuff, but I will save that conversation for after I've talked with them properly. No problem. I will be back. I will be back. I have to check friends' mental health. I'm not. I mean, I appreciate that, but as like DM and I guess organizer of all this, I need to be the one to step and say like, hey, you know, there was a big discussion about like how we can help keep it stream friendly, and I know Nick streamed the afternoon games. If anybody else wants to stream it, I have no problem with that. As long as the expectation is clear and it's understood that it's like, hey, this is gonna be chill. There's gonna be scuff galore, and as long as that's okay. But yeah, I essentially need to consolidate what I'm doing for stream. I'm still trying to do too much. I think 2024, like my New Year's resolution for 2024 is going to be like, hey, do less, but do the stuff that you do really well and have fun with it. As I am aging, I am learning, hey, you can't just do whatever you want all the time. The world is limitless. However, you as a person do have limits. You can't take every possibility that you think you can. It's taken me like a good couple of years to finally get that through my very, very thick Catboy skull. It's a hard one, given how much I want to do. But or at least like I can't go all in on everything. I need to choose and be selective. Gonna blow out lurking currently in VC with some people. Yeah. Enjoy the voice call, Jimmy, and happy lurking. So yeah, that's kind of where things are. Which is why today's stream is going to be a bit shorter, because I'm gonna be done about 6:30, so we're only gonna have like a 2.5 hour stream. Short mining stream, and then I'm gonna have to set up for said D&D game. Yeah, but once that's complete, I'm thinking about how I want to do things. I think for now, I want to go back into YouTube editing, but I need to take my own advice for a second. I need to stop. First priority, I think, more than anything else, is getting to enjoy D&D prep, because that is still like a large chunk of my time. And streaming is still not, it's not like my full-time job or anything. It's something I do for fun with a bunch of people. And if, you know, and for all of you, like, we're here to have fun, right? I'm not a career streamer, and I need to, like, own that and essentially be like, hey, we're here to have fun. Don't stress. I have a regular stream schedule, and I actually follow it pretty well. Like, I need a day off here and there, now and again, for myself. But, you know, I don't have the ability to go all in on, like, a bunch of social media or editing yet. And that's okay. I can ramp that up whenever. My life does not depend. I'm not in a situation where I'm like, oh god, if I do not produce content, I am financially in trouble. So I have a night job for that. it's where all of the Mick jokes come from. So yeah, nah. I think it's good. You know, if you're ever like in a place that's stuck, like, take a realistic look about what you want expectations are. If you're doing 1,000 things, if you're like me in any way, and you want to do a bunch of stuff, and you're overwhelmed, take a realistic look about where you're at. Let yourself have a healthy dose of reality, and just be like, okay, this is where I'm at. Are my basic needs being met? Yes. Okay. Let's make sure we're mentally stable and able to do a select number of things, do those things well, to the best of our ability, and go forward. Everyone's gonna have different priorities, so like the decisions you make in that reflection are gonna be up to you, for sure. I feel like where I would get in trouble with a lot of people is my mindset. Because I currently am just happy to live my best life. I'm in the fortunate position of, like, my job lets me live okay. I'm obviously, you know, not swimming in funds. Otherwise, I would probably be supporting my friends a lot more. The joke of commissioning Marshy would be something I would be redeeming a lot more. But, eh. But, like, it's enough. It's comfy. So, I guess my goal isn't, like, build big, successful, high-income career. It's what lets me live my best life mentally. It's a mental health and, like, a balance for me focus, rather than, I guess, simplify. Money does not equal happiness. There you go. Simple way of putting it. Maybe the other goal for 2024 should be better English articulation for any point I want to make. Can I just write that down real fast? Just 2024, be better at words. Be better at words and consolidate your activities. Oh my word. The weather really turned fast. It was nice and sunny out earlier, and the clouds had just rolled in. I'm glad I got my grocery shopping done. Heckin'. I've been slowly nomming at a burrito all day. I'm really proud of myself. I mostly stuck to, like, fruits and vegetables with my shopping trip, and juice. Like, yeah, okay, I have this bag of Skittles here near me, but for the most part, everything I bought today was healthy. Proud of that. If I can't exercise enough, I can at least improve my diet, which I hear is, like, most of what keeping yourself healthy is anyway, or at least like your weight. You have yourself a good diet. So trying to be better about that. I've had some success this year, which is nice. Ba ba ba. Yeah, I'm taking some advice and I'm creating a faction warfare alt. I think I'll use rather than I essentially like play around with signing up and not signing up for faction warfare all the time. I'm just gonna have an alt that does it. I'm gonna need to have it be alpha focused, but that's fine. I mean, right now my mains are kind of tied up in the whole mining industry operation anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, having the ability to blow stuff up would be good too. So we've had a lot of streams where it's like, just mining. Play like all of our Eve streams thus far. It's just mining. Just mining. Doing nothing but mining. I mean, to be fair, the goals for second anniversary were to improve just chatting. We've kind of reached it. I know we kind of glossed over it. So, but yeah, spoiler alert. I didn't actually mention this. We actually passed my 2-year anniversary. I had nothing planned for it. I don't think I streamed on that day. I didn't tweet about it. I didn't say anything. I just kind of let the day pass. That's because, yeah, I didn't have anything ready. I didn't actually get the 2.0 model prepared by this point. Because a lot of other things happened, you know? D&D kind of became an increasing focus. And I guess just being social became a big focus, too. I certainly have met a lot of people this year. I have gotten closer and made a lot more friends. It was a more personal goal than anything, but I am proud of myself. I don't know. I'm still not fully sure if I'm fully introverted or I'm just shy. And I think it's just I'm shy. My introvert extrovert is balanced. Some days I'm extroverted, some days I'm not. We have D&D, right? Yeah, we got D&D at 7. I'll be stopping at 6:30 to prepare everything. The assets folder has most of everything, but thank God I'm working and I almost forgot. Oh, jeez. Yeah. But yeah, we got D&D tonight. It is, the next room is ready. It is prepared. Good time. Yeah, D&D gives a lot of good ideas. I definitely wish I had if I had to choose all the time in the world for something, I would be like, give myself another 80 hours per campaign for just raw prep every week. Really make special things, but alas, that's not how time works. So, okay. Give me one moment. I'm going to very quickly fill up my water bottle so I don't dry my throat up before D&D, because quite frankly, that would be awful. Can you imagine? Couldn't possibly be me. We back. Oh, and my mining run's perfectly timed. Just finished taking out a rock. Let's go. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, right. I need to transfer funds, I believe. So let me do that real quick. I need to put money in the bank. That's not enough. I need to put more. I meant to give more money. There we go. Trying to maintain my wallet at about 20 mil. It's enough to fund like small purchases for me, but most of the money gotta go into the bank. We still got another like billion ISK to go. That's a lot. Well, that's a lot for us. It's not a lot for a lot of people, but for me, it's a lot. I would like my throat to be a little more tolerable, please. I still need to figure out what's up with my throat. Why it gets so... I know I have mentioned it before, but this cannot be normal. There's no way what's happening with my throat can be normal. How easily it gets sore and how... Yeah, just... There's no way I strain it this easily. Because I'm not yelling, right? I'm not doing any intense voice stuff, right? You know, I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm not doing strange voices. I'm just talking. And I feel swollen. Like things are closing up. And I'm not sure why. So gotta ask about that. Because between that and my hands, it's pain. I guess it's also the reason why I haven't really done anything art-wise in a while. I'm scared too because of my hands. Pain. Pain. It's fine though. Just need to just keep ice, which I should have gotten an ice pack when I went upstairs. Given we're just sitting here anyway. We're just sitting and chilling, so I don't know why I wouldn't just have an ice pack for my hand. Seems like it would just kind of be a good idea overall. I know everybody's super excited about Super Mario RPG. I never played it. And it's weird because I have no interest in it. It's like, oh, this is cool. And I know a lot of my friends are like super happy and super thrilled and are gonna be playing it, and I'm gonna support the heck out of them. People hype that thing up. It's like, dang. I'm interested to see if it's like nostalgia or if it's, you know, amazing. Still waiting for Cry Machina to go on sale too. Heckin'. The game I want to play, but don't want to pay $60 for. It's too expensive. It's too much. Too much money. Not spending that much. Oh, what the heck? Wait. There. Idea Factory International, you know what we want. It just releases a Wario plushie. Okay. Dang, that's a thing. Cry Machina, okay. I'm really hoping it goes on sale for the winter holiday, but it's too new. It'll probably take like a year or two before it goes on sale. In any capacity. I'm wondering how much like it costs to make the game. Because like if they're pricing it at $60, that's an insane price tag for a dev studio whose I would say like best game was better priced at 40. It's a weird thing. What the fuck? Is that a cardboard? Okay, that's funny. Heckin' people. Okay, can we just call out what people do with cardboard and how amazing cardboard creations actually are? Oh, hello. Goodbye. Be gone, bot! That is botting ridiculous. That's been how I've been like a couple months since I've seen one of those messages. Jesus. There are only 2 bots allowed in this chat. They're Momoka and Peko. Those are the only 2 allowed. Because they're good. They're good noodles. They do not try and sell me views. Illicit views. Bark, bark, bark. Momo. Wait, Momo, aren't you a cat? You're barking. I'm concerned. Do you require therapy? You good? I'm confused here. Yo. You know what I still haven't finished? You know what I still have not finished? I speak both. Oh, multilingual. Okay, okay. I still haven't finished Baldur's Gate. I'm still not out of Act 1 of Baldur's Gate. When Baldur's Gate released, I just started playing Eve. So I couldn't do both. And because of how graphically intensive both games basically are, I can't play both at the same time. So I still haven't completed Act 1 of Baldur's Gate. The last time I played it, to be fair, I got blown off of a cliff and died, and I just kind of signed off and I haven't gone back to it. I just got to Act 2. It's such a slow... I will finish it eventually. I want to. But what the heck? Everyone's like, yeah, this is amazing. Me hasn't gotten a third of the way through the game. At all. Oh, man. I feel like it's gonna get really, really fun. I know it's a fun experience. I will get super into it when I eventually like super dive into it. But we should play a campaign together, aren't we? I feel like we were. I've started campaigns with a number of people, but they haven't really gone very far. I was letting myself play Baldur's Gate 2 as like an off-screen game for me, but Eve sucked me in way too hard. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, man. It's I don't know, because I was having such a good time. The way I cleared the Goblin Camp in Act 1 was it was amazing for me. But yeah, I don't know. It's just D&D is a weird thing for me where I don't know. I'm enjoying it. But it's like, for some reason, it's not fully hooking me, in a sense. I guess to be fair, fantasy, like, true fantasy was like, or even high fantasy, was never really my thing. Like, yeah, I would dabble in it, it'd be fun, but it was never my calling. Could never stick with it. So that could be part of it. Given a choice between an open sandbox sci-fi MMO and Baldur's Gate, I think we all know which one I'd pick. I really need to add more sci-fi into my design. I need to get more techwear into this thing. Up my 2.0 model. Because right now I'm just kind of generic dude with orange scarf and cat ears. Where did I leave off with my 2.0 design? Because I was still working on it. It was never actively, quote, finished or anything. I kind of just like, my hand forced me to stop working on it, and I'm still scared to work on it. Which probably means I really should run upstairs and grab that ice pack, to be honest, because let's be real, I'm still sore. I know Tenchi and I were talking about it the other day as to like how I got to this point. And it's dumb. Oh, whoops, I let myself get full in my cargo hold. That's not ideal. Yep, damn. Okay, I just did that. What? No. What? No! Stop! The compression module didn't turn on. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm Dumby. I am incredibly stinky with this one. But yeah, where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? Let me find it. Go to my folder for this. Probably have to open up Clip Studio, potentially. Panuka probably going to be disappointed because she wanted to play Mario RPG after work, but I got D&D. Oh. Yeah, that's a mood. We were wanting to do stuff in Eve too. Like we were talking about last night. He's like, yeah, we can get on and do some faction warfare, and then we're like, potentially we're like, no, we got D&D. It's a big mood. It's a big mood. Don't worry, I'm feeling your pain too. But D&D will be fun. It will be fun too. Why am I saying it like this is a like okay? It's like sad from the perspective of yeah, we can't do this thing, but we have this other thing that is equally fun in spending time with friends. I don't know why I'm phrasing it like it's a bad thing. I deserve to be bapped for that one. Oh my word. I need to reorganize my folders. Can't find anything. Like nothing is what this isn't properly labeled at all. I still have the Maidsuo sketch. I need to work on it. Man, just lots of stuff in here that's like it would be cool to finish, but Pain Pecco. Where is it? Like actually, where did I put this thing? Hang on. Now I gotta go digging through this folder. Oh, there it is. Found the PNG at least. Okay, so this design needs okay, I'm gonna have to do more with this design. It's like it's got a good color scheme, but it doesn't feel generally techy. The headband does. The rest of it not so much. Let me throw it up. Let me throw it up real quick. Throw it up on stream so you all can kind of see what I'm looking at. If my asteroids would not oh my word. I I need to keep lasers on rocks. It's kind of important. Okay, let's see. Is it an existing one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is the current state of it. Hang on. Let me flip it real quick. Filters. Crop. Okay, good enough. So yeah, I mean, this is where it's currently at. It's got some elements that I like, but it doesn't go far. Oh wait, this is actually different from the PNG I was looking at earlier. I was looking at a 1.0 version. This is like 1.1 essentially. It's better. The color scheme actually is improved, but I need to add some like, I need to add like a techie gradient to it or something, like something that really helps sells some more sci-fi to it. Like it fits, but not super well. Doesn't quite go far enough. Like it's missing that one thing that'll push it over the edge in a sense. So I'm working on it. I'm thinking crafting. I got my brain rolling on potential ideas. Maybe I just need to go for like emission layers. I mean, that always works. Take like the Tron approach. I mean, I need more black, but or maybe I wouldn't actually. But yeah, I come up like imagine if like this orange like for the hexagons was bright and glowy, and then it was like running through the rest of the upper outfit. Because like as much as being down in that lower part of the jacket is cool and fitting for like an overall look, you're mostly looking at me from like chest up, essentially. So I need more happening up there. And yeah. Still looks cool and totally epic. There's one problem that's totally noticeable. Would the twin tail handlebars be strong material twin oh, luck. Wait, oh no, Doodle. Wait, no, Doodle's not working. Oh shit, I didn't have Doodle up. Oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. You also can't hear the soundboard, so you couldn't hear the dial-up tone. Let me play it again. Oh boy, hang on. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're just gonna hold this moment. It's not on purpose, I swear. Just hold that thought. Hold that thought. Just hold that thought.
Sure, it looks cool and totally epic, but there's one main problem that really noticeable. Would the twin tail handlebars be stronger material to endure chat strength grip? Katsuo 8 sweat.
Doodle, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Doodle. Of course the handlebars are going to be strong enough. They're attached to my head, for crying out loud. They are going to be strong enough. Don't worry about it. There we go. There we go. We don't worry about the scuff. It never happened. There you go. Like, hi. Yeah, good to heck and see you. How's it going? Welcome to Eve. Welcome to Eve. Oh man. That's a heckin' thing. Hello. Yeah, we were talking about the new design. I still want to do a bunch of stuff to it, but yeah, I kind of get the design down first. Because I know the plan is good rigging and everything. Excuse me. Yeah, I want to be able to do cool stuff like have hand waves and whatnot. Actually, one of the things that would be cool is like, you know how people have like the controller asset? I would like to have like a touchscreen asset where I'm just like messing with like a holographic screen instead of like messing with a controller. More Twin Tails to current Twin Tails. If there's more than 2, it's not Twin Tails anymore. Then it's like triple tails or quadruple tails. It's more than we can handle. Any more than 2 is too much. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'm the biggest thing is like it really is just my hands. And I've complained about it enough. I'm gonna go get an ice pack really quick. So give me 2 seconds here. Put the current one I have back in the freezer. Okay, I'm back. Since, yeah, I'm mostly just sitting here anyway. And one of my lasers stopped cycling. Dang it. Every time. I'll step out of the room for like 30 seconds and a rock will disappear. Yeah, my freezer doesn't... I don't know. I'm used to... I spent a long time like using the industrial grade freezer for my job to freeze some of the ice packs. Back when my hands were really bad. So they got really cold. Like so cold I had to be careful about, you know, essentially freezer burning myself. And then there are days where my freezer just doesn't come close enough to getting them cold. So they'll be still like semi-warm despite having been in there for 4 hours. And I'm like, bruh! I need ice! Do I use gamer gloves? I do not. I had compression gloves at one point, but it actually made it made the problem worse rather than better. Because the problem is, the closest theory that we've got, is a tendon swelling issue, and compression is just it's just compacting the swelling tighter, and it's not helping. It doesn't help. I also have I got wrist braces as well, which help with the tendon swelling starts acting up, causing my wrists to act up, which normally isn't a problem, but it's tied directly into this swelling because tendons running up the arm is a pain in the butt. But long term that doesn't do anything either, and it actually can make the problem worse because of how the metal bands interact with my palm. So realistically speaking, the best thing that's helped is just me sitting at my desk with an ice pack on my hand. Can you help? Actually, yeah. So I've done that too, where I will take a moist towel, and yes, I will use that unironically. Throw it in the microwave to heat it up a bunch after moistening it, and then I will essentially heat that part of the hand up after freezing it. So I go through an icy hot cycle. And that works really well. But I think I'm not committing to doing that long term, and I need to see if I can get this under control permanently. It would be nice to be able to work on models or art or play League again without having to worry if I'm going to blow my hands up. And that would be kind of nice, I think. So yeah, it makes writing or typing for D&D hard too. Because I'll go through a series of planning and I'll be halfway into a note, and then I'll be nope, in pain, can't keep going. So it's quite literally a pain. So there's that. Yeah. That's why I was playing Pokemon for a while last year when Scarlet and Violet came out, because of the same issue. And it's, yeah, I'm still an issue though, Hereditary. I get lots of short pain through my nerves at random intervals. Oof. Yeah. My Katsu dad has gone through have made me very, very familiar with tendon problems. Which is why, I mean, it's why we were pretty good at recognizing the signs of this specifically. It lines up really well. Like, on one hand, hooray, you know, signs do not point to nerve problems or carpal tunnel. Both of those are fantastic, but one day we have technology for Katsu to have a mecha servant. Where's the fun in that, though? Then I'm just a spectator to my own gameplay. That sucks. Man. No, honestly, if I were to have to sacrifice something and, like, get something done for me, it would be help getting art made. Like, commissioning other people to help make art for me. I love making my own art. I love going through the process, even though it's painful and it's hard. But, like, that is something other people can assist me with if I'm, you know, saving up the money for it. So. Which sucks, because I'm very proud of the fact that I drew my own model, but it's looking more and more like drawing my own 2.0 is just getting farther and farther away. Well, let's see what happens after I properly commit to icy hotting myself. And those are rats. Hello. You are interrupting something. I try not to let myself, like, I'm going off about it now, but I'm trying not to let myself talk about it too much. My issues are kind of small time compared to what a lot of people go through. So, you know, it doesn't feel right for me to say, hey, this sucks, when, you know, others go through more. Even though everyone's struggles are valid. We all in this together. You stop poking at my friends, please. Okay, okay, if we stop and think about that for a second, that sentence was real. Can we just talk about how sad that sentence was for 2 seconds? Quote, stop picking on my friends. It's literally me here. It's just me. Those other 2 ships in the fleet, they're just me. Yeah, okay, I'm friends with myself, but that's just a sad sentence to say out loud. Oh, that's depressing. Don't think about that one too hard, chat. That'll get you. Oh my word. Okay. And then I need to throw more lasers up. Oh, hello. Not all of the rocks are targeted. I'm happy we're starting to get more people. We're getting more friends into the game. We're making more friends all around. We got the chat room now. So anybody who wants to, like, chat and send ship bits and whatnot in game can now do so, which is nice. It's like we're gonna start being able to run more silly operations pretty soon, which I think those will be fun. I'm looking forward to whatever shenanigans we can pull off. I know the game isn't super friendly to small crews doing ship blasting, but I'm imagining we can find a couple of things that'll be funny. I know last night really kind of highlighted how the game has changed over the last 10 years. But I don't know. I didn't really get to say it, but I'm of the mindset it's like, listen, the game is changing. Things aren't the way they used to be. A lot of things have happened that you know, older players are rightfully not happy with, but we gotta press forward somehow. We gotta be able to have fun somehow. We gotta be able to blow things up, and we will adapt to whatever we need to make things viable. So yeah, we'll find our way. We'll find our way. Make it work. I mean, I've stuck with League of Legends for 10 years, a game that arguably is having the same issues of what the community wants and what the developers want are two totally different things. Sometimes you just gotta figure out how to roll with the punches. It's not easy. It's never easy, but do what you can. Oh man, now I'm thinking about learning programming too. I need to stop trying to learn a bunch of new stuff. I need to focus. I need to do what I said earlier, which is focus on the stuff limited number of things. Do good at art, make 3D models, do some fun animation stuff. Focus on that, streaming, D&D, work. I got 4 core pillars here. League, what's wrong? Hey, okay, actually, I know I can't ask what's wrong with. I know what's wrong with League. But League can be fun in the right circumstances. Every time I play, I'm having a good time these days. I mostly just play with friends. The last couple of games I played recently was with a group of 5. It was a 5-stack. And I was doing really well. I was like 20 plus kills and whatnot, but we still lost the game. I couldn't hard carry it. And you know what? By the end of the game, I surprised myself. I was like, you know what? This is okay. It is what it is. 10 years ago, I definitely would not have had that mindset. Oh, God. I can officially say I've been playing League for 10 years now. Oh my, that's horrifying. My Star Guardian pillow came today. I saw it. It's so good. It's so good. It looks so comfy. It looks so good. Fucking all the Star Guardian merch. It's so cool. Momo, you don't have a problem. It's fine. It's fine. Momo, I don't think you have you seen my figurine case? I don't get to say people have a problem with that thing existing. You're fine. I think you're fine. You like Star Guardians. That's all there is to it. There is merch and you want it. As long as you are financially responsible in affording it, there's no problem. I'm of the mindset that there is such a thing as like a healthy obsession. Where it's like, if it's not destroying your life and you're able to, you know, properly balance yourself, you're fine. Now, granted, healthy obsession is an art form in terms of balance, but if you can master it, there you go. Ba-ba. But no, listen, the Star Guardians are really, like, of things to get into, Star Guardians is super cool. When they released Star Guardian Lux, I went off the rails. And then when they released the first wave, I double went off the rails. It's such a good skin line. Like, honestly, the best skin lines Riot have done have been when they've let themselves tap into the weeb side. Spirit Blossom, Star Guardian, insanely good. Best 2 skin lines for me of all time. And then can we just talk about Battle Academia Ezreal? Whoever worked on that skin, freaking geniuses. They knew exactly what they were doing. Blood Moon and Snow Moon, those are good too. Oh my word, those are so good. Those are so good. I don't actually play, I don't think I've actually used Snow Moon Ari in a game before. Wait, that's a crime. That's a crime. That's, I need to play some League here pretty soon. Actually, I haven't been able to play mid lane recently. The people I've been playing with, like, I've been stuck in top jungle for the most part. Not exactly a healthy Ari lane, to be fair. Next time I get a chance to play mid lane, I need to play Snow Moon Ari. I need to rectify this crime. The real crime is that there's no pool party Ari, though. That's a crime. That is such a crime. It's been 13 years, Riot. Get with the no, since beta. 14 years, Riot. Get with the program. You know how much money you'd make. Just do it. just do it. Every year, it's a question of what is the Ari skin. It's not if there's an Ari skin, it's what's the Ari skin, and is it pool party? And for the last several years, the answer has been no, and it's terrible. Actually, we haven't got a pool party. Why is there no pool party Lux or Ari? Does Kai'Sa have one? I don't think so. There's a lot of champions. You know, they never give us pool party since 20. Have they not given us pool party since 2021? No, no way. There's no way. Hang on, I'm looking this up now. There's no way they stopped making them. Pool party skins. Huh. 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 You know, yikes. That's kind of all I have to say on the matter. It's just that's a bit of a yikes. Oh, I let my cargo hold get full again. I need to stop doing that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't like they've given us stuff like Pool Party Caitlyn. They gave us Pool Party Fiora, but like Kai'Sa doesn't have one, Lux doesn't have one, Ari doesn't have one. Like, why? The beach episode is a classic. And arguably your most popular characters don't have a skin for it? That's a crime. Oh, there goes that one. Okay, cool. Oh, this finger has been thoroughly iced. Least in general field meh because the map and engine feels outdated. Yeah. It's so spaghettied together. Its age is kind of starting to show. Like, it's rough. The map still looks decent enough, but I don't know. You can only play so many games on Summoner's Rift before you're like, it all blurs together. I mean, if you look at the map 10 years ago, it's a very noticeable difference. I think it's a shame that they can't make another Elementalist Lux, because if they were to make another, it could potentially crash any game. If like 2 Luxes or 2 other Elementalist Luxes were in it, it could crash the whole thing. I feel like that's a crime. That is the best skin in the game by far from a technical standpoint, and it would be amazing to have more skins like it. And the fact that they can't just shows how much the game really does need an upgrade. They should rework Mythics and keep ability haste instead of reverting back to previous era. I mean, to be fair, Mythics are getting removed in preseason. Even Riot agrees that this was an experiment that did not go super well, and they are changing it up. It did not work as intended. So we'll see what they do. Riot are kind of clowning on themselves right now in terms of balance, though. The current thing being there was a whole question in the community about how to balance Vel'Koz. And there were a lot of suggestions that were thrown out by the community, but it doesn't seem like Riot listened. Or like they didn't like any of the ideas presented. So it feels like there's a lot of tension in general. It's a big old thing. Me crying out for Xayah to be because they want him. Wait, Xerath to be reworked because they don't want him to support due to a high pick rate. I mean, so there's a reason why Xerath is being picked support. The problem isn't Xerath support. The problem is Xerath mid is a nightmare to play as. The game is not healthy for artillery mages. And as an artillery mage player, I'm saddened by that. Yeah, the mid lane meta just is not healthy for Xerath, so it's just better to go support. Where he has an easier time dealing with it, dealing with his opponents. So there you go. I mean, if the answer would not be to nerf it, the answer would be to give him the proper tools to set him up in the lane he's supposed, or like he's intended originally to be in. So, yeah. As I flat my plate. in general, Riot's pretty good about balancing League. Like, you know, they've got a lot of stuff that the community will give them crap for. But in general, they're pretty good overall. But then you've got outliers like Rise for years on end, Yuumi in general, Zeri in general. Somehow Wild Rift is doing 100% better than the main game. I would love to see the discussions around Wild Rift. I don't want to just blindly say sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. There are a lot of skins that are in Wild Rift I wish were in the main game. Heck, and the Gwen skin is beautiful. And we don't get it. It's a crime. It's a heckin' crime. Zeri is great, but her hit is way ahead of current League age. Okay, so the problem with Zeri, honestly, is that if League should not keep escalating like this. Like, they keep taking the game further and further and further, and it's like some kind of limit is gonna hit. There's a tall... We've hit the 200 years mark. Like, Zeri existed, and then she got dumpstered because she was too much. I feel like there is a power cap that League cannot exceed. And I think Zeri well exceeded that cap. I think Yuumi well exceeded that cap. There's an ecosystem here, and if you do not work with that ecosystem properly when you're making a new champion, it is just gonna... That champion is just gonna get obliterated eventually by balance. Out of necessity. Wild Rift, Zeri changed her passive with Q, which what was Zeri's original kit? I know League did that too. I forgot. I think a big difference is that Wild Rift doesn't have a massive competitive scene to compare against right now. Riot does a lot of pro play balance for main League, and Zeri is a problem child on PC. Just because of control. Like, I imagine on Wild Rift the control scheme makes Zeri work a bit better, so she's not as nightmarish. But damn, PC Zeri that's a monster. Oh my word, more rats. I don't know. We'll see where Riot takes the game over the next year or so. They've had their ups and downs. They kept pushing despite that. I mean, it's not like they were having any real competition in their market. So Dota exists, sure, but it's definitely not in the same caliber. Yeah, get out of here, Serpentis. Spy. Yeah, done. We don't need you messing up our operations. Wild Rift Zeri is the same as original, but Q is Zap, and she's pretty stable because item building isn't insane broken. True. Items are just ridiculous. It feels like being one component up is just like, it becomes the end of the world. It's like, yep, I'm a longsword over my opponent. Therefore, I win. Smile! It's nutty. There's obviously a lot more factors that go into it, but that's like, it feels like that's the general idea. Which, It's kind of nutty. Ba-ba. I like how Steam is recommending me Eve. It's like, Steam, I don't know if you know this, but I'm already playing the game. Main issue why Zeri broke the camel's back was Tiamat and Hurricane. Yeah, true. Items and item interactions really just kind of do a number for the game. Imagine if you removed items from League. Obviously they can't do that. But balance-wise, it would make things a whole lot simpler. Again, not a good idea, but it's a fun thing to think about. Would you let me, thank you, compress my ore. Game, please. I don't want a full cargo hold. Thank you. I thought it was like 34 ADC mains that build tank loadout and reach map. Oh, damn. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that has equal parts to do with both how you possibly can coordinate in solo queue, and also the fact that AD carries just can't survive the class. It's like artillery mages. Like, AD carries have the same problem as artillery mages, where against the fighters and assassins on just the top side of the map in general, you can't live. There's too many tools designed to kill you. So I don't blame them for going tank ADC. In fact, you're going tank ADC? Fantastic. Please, keep doing it. It only keeps illustrating the problem. Like, the more that this kind of game-breaking strategies become successful, it just keeps highlighting the problem. And as long as the problem keeps getting highlighted and it's still there, the problem isn't fixed. So people will find a way to break the game. Always. It's a question of how bad of a game-breaking thing is it. I would say the ADC problem, like, it's this balance. But you want assassins to be successful, but you also want AD carries to be successful, and it's this, like, it's a hard scale to balance. It really is. I feel like it's better these days, but I mean, let's be real here. Damage reduction, I mean, we have less damage in the game than we did, 2 years ago, but it's still, in my opinion, it's still too high. It's still way too high. If I were to create my perfect world of League right now, tone down damage across the board, make the assassin items insane, like really make up their damage up, and then lock them to specific characters. Only specific champions can buy assassin items. You have to play an intended assassin champion to buy these items. You honestly, like, the current item system can work. The problem is, like, the outlier cases create a problem and a nightmare for Riot to balance. If they just literally cut it out, you're destroying a lot of innovation. But I feel like we're at that point. You either keep innovation and have massive outlier issues and this wacky balance, or you remove some innovation, create class-specific items, like what they've done for Smite and Jungle. Because let's be real, Smite changes and, like, the jungle and / support items basically being class-specific has allowed both roles to shine. The smite items, beautiful. The support items, beautiful. They're fantastic. And they're role locked. That's the key. They're specifically role locked. One specific design choice, only a certain subset can buy it and use it well. And if you're not in that subset, you don't bother with it. Color me shocked that it's working. If they do that item wide, the game will be so much better for it. It'll take a bit, but it would be better. Now, there's going to be a lot of people angry that they can't do something funny like ADC Ahri or Assassin Sion, and I totally understand. But, you know, at what point do you have to pull that trigger? And you got to do it eventually. These problems will continue until they do. Or heck, okay, so, well, actually, maybe you don't lock specific champions. Maybe you pick in champion select an intended play style. Or maybe what they should have done with mythics. You know what they should have done with mythics? Your mythic determines the rest of your items. You have to build a mythic first, and then whatever mythic you finish, essentially locks you into other items. It locks your legendary items. So if you buy an assassin mythic, you have to finish assassin items for the rest of the game. Oh, that would have been so good. That's the answer. That's the answer, right? Dang it. Now they're removing mythics and we can't possibly get it. Oh, I cracked the code, but nope, it's too late. Assassins are too good, but suck late game like they should. ADC needed crit to stop existing and go full burst. Tanks are fine, but need Cassante to be nerfed. Mages just need better items and more tanky mage items. Junglers are okay if they stop touching jungle for the next few years. Supports, yeah, they need full attention. Supports are fine, honestly. I feel like they do what they need to, in a sense. They operate on low gold income, like they should. I feel like supports are in a decent spot. Jungle, I think, is in the best spot it's been in years, so they just need to not touch the jungle anymore. And yeah, I think items is just kind of the big thing. But I agree. Just stop touching the jungle. The pet system is beautiful. It enables a lot of wacky, funny junglers. It's got a good, diverse playstyle. Just stop touching jungle now. just please stop touching it, Riot. It's actually decent for casuals to pick up now. Just no more. No more. Pretty please. The issue with support is that anyone can go support, and they try to buff the support. We get Blitz jungler or Tom type, Tom top or type mid. Yeah. I mean, I think support is fine in the sense that like it is kind of the Wild West, but you either pick a non-traditional support and you are essentially feast or famine. Or you go a traditional support and you're a little safer and you've got a kit if things, you know, you're not getting the most income or you're not getting stupidly fed. Support as a role is more of a champion design question than I think it is an item question now. They've got the item thing, like the income, mostly solved. It really is just like, do you have the kit for this? Yes or no? Because you can still do stuff like aggressive supports like Brand or Xerath, but you can also go a tanky Enchanter, or you could go, or a tanky melee, you could CC focus, you could do an Enchanter. It's got really strong diversity options while not feeling horrific in a sense. But then again, I play support the least, so. I mean, off-meta supports like Ahri or Darius. I mean, yeah. But it's like an off-meta support like Ahri or Darius, if you are not doing super, super well early, the champion's scalings are tuned to be aggressive items. And if you fall behind in those items, it just doesn't work anymore. You will fall behind the other players who are, you know, building and actually getting to farm. Obviously, a Darius support is always going to be able to, you know, 1v1 a Leona support. Sure. But that's fine. Leona's not really supposed to be dueling anybody in a one-on-one scenario. It's supposed to be, she's supposed to be, say, locking things down for somebody else. Ba, 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 ba. And let's be real here. Death is the best form of crowd control. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Every lane has that. Up. Vibing. League is an experience. I think it would be fine. Honestly, I don't know. What would you say the bigger problem is? The rampant toxicity in League or the balance? Which is worse? Both are a crime. Both are a crime against humanity. Both, to be honest, yeah, both suck. I don't know. I feel like the game can be playable, but it's like the second people start spouting in all chat or just like start running it down, it's a whole different beast. And then the stories you hear from high elo, and I don't know. Hello. There aren't enough people to do any kind of game. That's a harbinger too. What the flip is happening here? Who are you? Oh, you're a familiar face. Sorry, friend. There are no rats here. You're already warping out, aren't you? So I can't look at you. You're going to... Okay, you're going to the next belt. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I've been watching... I mean, Damon Spice has been doing a ridiculous amount of League in like the last 2 weeks. I've been watching her go through ranked. It's an experience. Ranked is an experience unlike anything else, and holy crap. I would love to do something like a weekly ranked stream in League again, but I will not. I should not. I should not let myself fall into that hole. The issue with League is it's like dating an airheaded girlfriend who loves to ride a motorcycle without a helmet and is a heavy drinker. That is an awful combination. No, listen. If you have a partner who is an airhead who wants to ride motorcycles while being a heavy drinker, that is just, yeah, that's not a good thing. Drink responsibly, everybody. Please drink responsibly. Oh man, we're doing a number on this belt. It's actually getting pretty small now. Interesting. Certainly got people. No matter how much you try and help her improve, it's gonna take. It's going back one step and make you question why you still with her in the first place. Yeah, I guess it depends. It definitely feels like that overall. I just kind of reached my acceptance phase where it's like it kind of just is what it is now. I will have fun while I'm there, but I'm certainly not gonna fully commit myself to it anymore. It's League is fun in small doses with friends. For a lot, I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. But if you play it, you know, it's easy to fall into the trap of playing it, you know, for a long time every day, and then it's an experience that will grind you down over time. Because of just the sheer amount of negative social interaction that results from it. It's painful. But you know, if you're playing with friends and you know you're not being salty at each other, that's different. But it's really easy to get salty in League. It's so easy. That's so easy. That's so hard. Heckin', do I ever know? Oh, that's right. We have the Avatar game coming pretty soon. I forgot that was a thing. I love Dota 2, and I know the game is a hot mess, especially with yearly compendium dramas, but it's still fun, and I know each year meta will change. Yeah, basically. That's a mood, to be honest. I think it's kind of how I feel with League. It's a hot mess. I know it's a hot mess. It's never gonna not be a hot mess, but I will enjoy it for what it is. I think we've all got games like that, and we all have that games that, you know, not everybody will enjoy, but we love personally, and I think that's healthy. Last year, international meta was 100% damage reduction, and this year was armor reduction. There was a famous moment when a hero got one-shotted. There was times in a row to do negative armor stack. That's rough right there. That's rough right there. I'm still like, one of the things that amazes me is how StarCraft is still going. StarCraft is mostly, like, for the most part, Korea centralized, but it's still going. It's really cool. He had negative 21 armor and 3 revives. Gets one shot again to revive to be one shot again. Oh my, that's awful right there. Oh, I would hate playing. I would just hate playing at that point. That sounds like a nightmare. That sounds so unfun. Why? Oh man, that's tough. Heckin' absolute pain, Pecco. What the heck? I haven't redeemed that on my ult. Yes, save me 11 hours off of Astrology 5, please. I would like to get into my Exhumer as soon as possible. Need to do as much mining as I possibly can. Get this ISK! Actually, how expensive is the heckin' Exhumer fit? Hang on, let me double check here. Like, I don't wanna reveal the fit, but let me check how expensive it is. Okay, it's 351 mil. It was an international and he had no armor strength items, which would improve his survival. Oof. That's an oof right there. Hyper specific build, and it looks like it did not end well for him. My condolences. Okay, so I want to call it 750 million for the 2 Exhumers. So I need effectively 3 billion ISK. So I'm just about to the halfway mark on that. Jeez, talk about a long effort in saving up. It's nutty. Where's my mouse? Okay, let me go ahead. I'm gonna open up some menus real quick. Let me double check something. Where's my market stuff at? Okay, I still have a lot of stuff on market. I've been undercut. No surprise there. That's really low. And a mistake. I can just sell a bunch of crap later. Okay, that one I have to keep an eye on. Obviously been undercut. That's fine. Essentially, it's like I have to ask myself the question of how long do I want to hold out. So I swear the market is just ridiculous sometimes. The amount of undercutting that happens is nutty. And it has me questioning things sometimes because it's like it gets undercut to the point of like, why are you just not fulfilling buy orders? Heckin' nutty. Okay, so if I were to fulfill this, how much would I make? So I know in theory, like, you always want to be selling, you always want to be putting up sell orders, not fulfilling buy orders. But I will admit, there are times when I'm like, okay, there is this buy order up. Can I fulfill it? How much profit is it going to net me? What's the difference? And let me look at that. Let me run another quick math here real fast. So if I have, I'm gonna copy this number. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the same thing again on a second calculator. Okay, the difference is like barely there. For what I was looking at, the difference between sell order and, oops, should have closed those first. The difference between sell and buy order is like 4 million. It becomes a question of how much is that 4 million worth to you? And you have to compare like how much time is it going to take to sell at that price versus just fulfilling the buy order. For a lot of things, it's like obvious you want to sell, but for the order that I'm working in, it's a bit more fuzzy of a question. Because the differences are like so small. Bit of a pain. Ba 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 ba. We here, we vibing. Ah! Bum, 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 bum. Definitely a bit of a slower day today compared to yesterday. Calmer, chiller. Actually, is Tenchi? Oh boy. You know, I'm realizing D&D is in an hour and... Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'm worried. I'm looking. It's like, is Tenchi awake yet? And as I'm like thinking and debating, I was like, hey, do I send a message like, hey, if Tenchi's not awake in an hour, I don't think we're going to be running. And then as soon as I finish that thought, I see Tenchi go online. Like, nope, never. Psych. Never mind. We're good. Fine. That's funny. I swear, she and I need to stop sharing that one brain cell. We need to stop passing it back and forth. It's weird. It is having that friend that it's like you're always on the same wavelength with that person. Always. All the time. And it's scary. Demshu. Denji. Oh my word. Level of coincidence is spooky. It scares me sometimes. It's like, wait, what? What? Wait, no, wait, what? I don't think we're gonna get all the way through this belt, but we're gonna get a decent way through it. We've made a solid, or like obviously the item window isn't perfect, but it's like roughly 50 mil. It's not bad. I think last weekend was a bit better for us and mining because we just kind of got to sit there and just do a lot more rock drilling. There wasn't a bunch of extra stuff happening. As opposed to this week where it's like Wednesday was Minecraft. Actually, no, last week I didn't get to do a whole lot either, so it was like week before, I think. So it was still Minecraft and whatnot, but nothing after that. I just went right back to Eve after the Minecraft stream, and then Thursday and Friday, I think we're just pretty chill. I just got to sit and drill. And to be fair, any week where there's a watch party is just at the same time as we are all enjoying Fate and memeing. This is also happening. And any activity where I just get to chill with a bunch of friends, this is also still happening in the background. This is essentially like my AFK game, like where I like if I'm chatting with friends and I need to fidget, this is how I fidget. It is productive, semi-productive fidgeting. I would love to be able to do stuff like plan D&D stat blocks at the same time, but I need to devote brain power into that. I can't focus on both talking to people and planning stat blocks. My brain can't split like that. I don't have the multitasking capacity. I'm not that cool. Ba, ba. Needs a heckin'. Okay, I'm proud of myself. I knew I wasn't gonna have time to properly cook anything today, so I bought some ready to go shrimp for myself. I'm excited to be able to grab that before the session and eat some, because I'm starting to get a little hungry. I made myself a proper heckin' breakfast today, but hungry, need food. I'm trying not to reach for the Skittles. I'm trying to be a good twin tail. Not giving in to temptation. I'm gonna eat healthy, dang it. Okay, I'm probably gonna chill out a little bit. I know I've been trying to talk constantly for the past 45 minutes, but throat is not cooperating, so I may feel free to say hi, ask questions, start discussion topics, but I think I need to rest my throat a little bit, actually. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's such a pain. Freaking body trying to. Pain. Echo. Oh, wait. I need all of my drones mining. Thank you. I don't on right now. It's quite literally just drones today, so I can have that on. Oh, come on. It's always in batches of 3, too. Delete. Almost the delete. Delete. Wait. The little fucker ran. The little shit ran. I can't believe this. Damn. I got denied. I got completely denied on that third kill. Damn stinker ran. Stupid rat. Can you hear the chair squeaking? Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Good, I have my microphone settings on correctly then. You know what I need? I need an animated dance emote. That's what I really need. I need to find somebody to do an animated dance emote. That would be cool. Yeah, I need it to be like the Oshinoko, like some crazy glow stick dance. That's what we really need. I would be insane enough to do one of those dances for my friends. Absolutely, without question. Ba ba. Mm-hmm. Ba 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 ba. Oh hey, that's a Tenchi. No, I let my cargo hold get full. I'm silly. Can't believe I've done this. When will I learn? My actions, or lack of, have consequences. Okay, there we go. Much better. I'm excited to see. I know I've talked about it a lot. One more thing to league discussion: instead of making pointless achievement system or 10 kill streak effect or dancing animations for words, need to add matte skins and more voice announcers. You're right. No, you know what the sad thing is? You're absolutely heckin' right. 1000%. Like, without question. That's right. Because if they did that, those would sell really quickly. I would buy an RE voice summoner, like an RE voice pack for the announcer, without question. Like, let me have this right. This year, World War had small dancing animation, but it was only contained in the $100 bundle. Couldn't craft it or get it. Jeez. That's ridiculous. Yeah, what was it? That was a Jin skin that was locked behind essentially $800. Like, come on, Riot. That's so awful.
But she said, trust me, these are the stories we will tell. As I stood frozen, infinite, I almost fell. But I got a feeling and my heart starts beating, a sudden rush of feeling alive. This is freedom and I won't change, I won't phase out.
Chroma skins are nice, but they suck because it's overpriced and time gated. Yeah, true. Honestly, I kind of stopped caring about chromas. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would be happy to spend more money in League for cool stuff. There's just not a lot of cool stuff to spend on, if that makes sense. It's very limited. It's like cool skins, but that's it. A lot of the chromas initially were actually pretty decent, but like League was interesting during the Summoner era, but when lore got reworked for the 13th time. Yeah, honestly, the lore was interesting until Riot has. It's like nobody is sure what's canon anymore because they've changed it so many times. Like nothing's like the side stories, like the side universes, have a better constructive and cohesive universe than League does, and it's a real shame. So it reminded me a lot of Chaotic Card Game series. Yeah. Was a good era. Yeah, I love the Summoner era. It's just like it was good. It was fun. There was a lot of wacky shenanigans you could come out of that with, but yeah. Now it's just bizarre. That's all weird. That's all out of control. Oh, I see.
Brighter than all the diamonds in the sky. No turning back now, it's you and I. You and I were meant to collide. Through the world, now here through your eyes. You and I were meant to collide forever. You and I were meant to collide. Through the world.
Dota lore went from wacky 5v5 to universal beings causing wars and breaking timeline reality for amusement. Basically, you make it make sense by making less sense. I love it. Ba ba. Hey Nero, how's it going? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. How is you? My voice is starting to give out a little bit, so I'm having to talk a bit less. So it's a little bit less of a just chatting and mining stream, but we're here. How is you? It's good to see ya. We're doing the vibe thing, and it's times like this that make me wish I had a footrest. Yeah, we're doing the rock drilling. We've got roughly 60 million in rocks currently. So that's pretty good. Pretty heckin' decent for 2 hours. I think my rough estimate was like 25 mil an hour. So we're above that, which is fantastic. So yeah, reminds me I gotta make some dinner before D&D. Yeah. Get food before D&D. Also, yeah, I'm trying to say whatever. Basically, I'm not gonna have a voice after tonight, so I'm expending whatever I've got left on Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Everything that left is going into that, and then I'm shot. Me? I've got a quick dinner ready. I'm ending like 30 minutes before D&D to give me time, so I will have time to eat. I will have plenty of time. Don't worry. I prepared myself. Oh, hello. That's a Tenchi. The ancients are eldritch universal gods that would take over planets and lead them to wars until the planet would destroy itself. They did it for eons until third space god punished them by sealing into the moon, which got destroyed later. She sent him onto the Dota planet where they manifested in the ancients, repeating the same cycle. That's funny. That's ridiculously amazing and funny. Oh, and Tenchi's lighting up fireworks. There she goes. What a gremlin. All I can do now is kind of spin in my chair. Oop. Maybe I'll also like use the time before stream to make myself some tea. Probably be a good idea. Get the honey out. Help my throat. That way. Some nice hot tea usually does help. So. I love how the dumb lore is perfectly explains what happens when you finish a game, right? Dumb over-the-top lore can be amazing. It's why I like Blue Reflection, to be honest. The game is mid, but like the lore and theory for it is ridiculous. It's so out there. What was it I read earlier? You have a cool concept. You essentially enable the cool concept. And then you flesh in everything else around the cool concept to make it fit. I feel like that's always just been like a fun way to write.
Guess I should have heeded the warning. Guess I should have moved on as all one knew. But I better be in a stone and in the calm without you. Don't know how I feel in the morning. Maybe you'll be leaving me sad and blue. But I better be in a stone and in the calm without you. Guess I should have heeded the warning. Guess I should have moved on as all one knew. But I better be in a stone and in the calm without you.
Appreciate everybody hanging out while things get quiet. I know it's not ideal. I need like a comfy blanket or something. Actually, hang on. All the blanket assets in VTube Studio aren't a particularly good fit, but you know what? See what I can dig up. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna be comfy. We're just comfy now. Beautiful. Just out here vibing. Listen to the hum of some engines. And drilling rocks, maybe some fireworks. Whoa. Oh, I'm mining. That's not a good thing. I am very relaxed on that. About as relaxed as I can be. I want to talk more. But alas.
Turning love to dust, 'cause we know it can't change. Feeling what we lost, but we still come back for more. Running out of time, but the hands are missing. It's an uphill climb. No more, no more. I seek, you hide. The stars aligned, and we had everything to heal us. No fear, no fight, as we decide to put the distance back between us. Take it away now. Take it away now. Are you letting this go? Take it away now. Take it away now. Are you letting this go?
Ah. Ba, 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 ba.
Wandering in this place, how I'm gonna spend my time searching open space. So we still come back for more, leaving
All right. We're kind of sitting and chilling at this point. We're getting close to the end. I'm going to go ahead and start the raid out process. Thank you for joining me for some chill talks. I know today was a little bit more, like a lot of bit more relaxing than yesterday. I would have loved to been able to keep talking all the way through, but physical limitations are a pain in the butt. It doesn't matter how much water I drink. I will wear myself out, my throat out eventually. So, like, that's pretty sneaky. So, who do we raid? That's the big question here. I think I have an idea of who I wish to raid. I, in fact, do. I have not raided Shira in a while. And she is doing Super Mario RPG. Been super excited for it, so we're going to go ahead and give her some love and support. She is a sweetheart. Be kind to her. Very, very worth hanging around and giving love to. So, take care, everybody. And I will see you all next Wednesday for some more Minecraft. Appreciate you all hanging out. Lots of hugs, hearts, and love. And I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.